We got Xoriath that just loaded up here. We're waiting for him to join the lobby. Then we'll roll off to see which map we're going to be seeing this game. Actually, I can do that right now. I'm going to go ahead and roll for the map, if that's okay with you guys. Six. All right, and that's going to be... I'm sorry, what was that? Oh, okay, no problem.
Could you repeat which is the dynasty for the Outrider and the Battalion?
Oh yeah, for that rider, it's Mefrit Dynasty. So it means that if they're within half range, they get an additional -1 AP. And on top of that, their stratagem is that they have exploding sixes to hit. So a 6 to hit generates another attack.
Awesome. So this is a triple battalion list.
Uh-huh.
Got the battalion of Nurgle Demons, big squad of Plague Bearers. I put the name on which guy has the special item. This guy has the icon. The icon gives him the ability to, if they roll 1 for morale, instead of losing any models, they get models back.
Okay.
This is the sergeant, basically +1 additional attack. And this is the instrument. Instrument gives them +1 to advance and charge. Uh, Demon Prince of Nurgle with wings. I'm giving him the relic corruption, which replaces his well, sword. Double check the stats for that really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So the relic weapon is strength +2, AP -3, D3 damage, and it rerolls failed wound rolls.
Okay.
He knows Mask of Pestilence as his psychic power. Then Spellbox Scrivener. Uh, he's the guy that gives the Plague Bearers +2 inches to their movement. 2 squads of Nurglings. Uh, then the Thousand Sands battalions. Uh, got Arimon. Arimon knows Death X, which is the spell that removes impulse saves. Doom Bolt, which is like a smite but does something in addition to it if it goes off. And Prescience, sorry, Zinch's Firestorm, which is basically like a smite, more or less.
Mm-hmm.
Then I will check something. So the sorcerer's got Glamour of Zinch and Temporal Manipulation. He's equipped with Force Stave and Inferno Pistol. Glamour of Zinch is basically -1 to hit for a Thousand Suns unit, and Temporal Manipulation it heals back a Thousand Suns model.
Okay, and these cultists in Zangor's 1,000 Suns, and so are these cultists over here, right?
Yeah, it's all cultists. It's big units of Sangors,
Mm-hmm.
squad of 10 cultists, squad of 10 cultists.
Mm-hmm.
The Hellbrutes can be in whatever detachment since,
Right, they're just 1,000 Suns Hellbrutes. Okay.
yeah, they're equipped with missile launcher and twin heavy bolter. Now let me decide if I'm to spend a stratagem before the game. Yeah, and before the game I'm spending a stratagem which is called Inferno Bolts.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to upgrade your one stratagem for each Hellbrute, so it will be 2 command points. It's going to upgrade their twin heavy bolter from AP -1 to AP -2 for as long as they live.
All
Um,
right.
the other battalion, 3 squads of 10 cultists, and then 3 demon princes. This one is the warlord. His warlord trait is High Magister, which means that he gets +1 to his psychic powers. He
Mm-hmm.
knows Infernal Gateway, which is like a AoE Mortal Wounds power. more or less. Weaver of Fates, which is +1 to invul saves. The only Demon Prince without wings knows Diabolic Strength, which is +1 attack and +2 to strength. Gaze of Fate, which if it goes off, it's basically 1 dice reroll until the end of the turn. Last Demon Prince, Warp Time, probably everybody knows what that is by now.
Good old Warp Time.
And Infernal Gaze, which is basically like another Smite. And that's pretty much it. The chapter tactics for the Nurgle demons is that if the detachment of Chaos Demons has only Nurgle demons in it, then the characters inside that detachment get access to Locus of Nurgle. What Locus of Nurgle does is units within 6 inches of the guys that have the Locus of Nurgle get +1 damage on wound rolls of 6 plus.
Okay.
Yeah. And for the Thousand Suns, the Psykers get +6 inches to their psychic casts. And it's basically, oh yeah, let me check if we are allowed to decide if we want to use relics and stuff before the game, right?
Yeah, so at some point we'll be spending pre-game command points. So basically the first thing, so I start with 9 command points. You start with 18, right?
Yeah, but it's going to be less than that.
Okay, so you're going to spend 2 on Infernal Balters for your Hellbrutes.
Yep.
And then also now is when you buy relics and such.
Yep. 1 additional point because I have 1 additional relic from this guy. My Warlord is on the Thousand Suns. Yeah, this guy without wings has the Helm of the Third Eye, which is the free relic. Wait, I gave him Dark Matter Crystal. Should be the other way around. Do I want to buy Dark Matter Crystal? Nah. So I get a free relic, which is the Helm of the Third Eye on this guy. And I'm spending 1 additional command point to give the relic on the Demon Prince of Nurgle, so should be 15.
Okay. I'm not going to buy any additional relics. I'm just going to stick to the free Veil of Darkness on my Cryptek.
Awesome.
Okay. So next we roll off for deployment. We have to go again. All right. That means you get to roll for deployment zone. Deployment zone 6. Or deployment zone setup 6. Does this look right to you?
I think we should follow the book in this case. Like, I'm not sure why the guy who did this map chose to do that. In the book, it specifically says which sides you're allowed to choose.
Yeah, this looks weird to me. Oh, I see. Okay, hey, look, there's a little copy of the book here.
Yeah, so we can either choose on basically the red markers are the correct one.
I see. All right, let's get rid of the yellow ones. All right. So the player who rolled higher determines the deployment type, and then you get to pick your deployment zone since you're the one who rolled higher.
I'm going to stick to this side since the map is pretty symmetrical.
Sounds good. Now we select, let's see, we place objectives following the guidelines for the mission. So I guess somebody should roll for mission. I guess I'll do it.
Yep. if you don't mind, we should also discuss some of the terrain, unless it's already established.
We got mission 1 sees ground. Okay, let's see. For the terrain, I guess this will be ruins. This little area in here can also be ruins. These crates should just be line of sight blocker. Let's see. This area here is ruins because the area where they have bases there.
Sure.
There isn't any base here. Do you want to just make it so it's ruins along the edge to edge like that, from corner to corner?
We could also consider it as a barricade, if you'd like. Like if you are behind it and within 1 inch, I think you get the cover.
Yeah, it's kind of tall for a barricade, though, isn't it? Because, like, it's a little tall in this spot.
Yeah, so you'd only get the thing here because if we do the thing you said, you'd be able to position here and that.
That's
I mean,
true.
I mean, yeah, I'm not sure on this one.
Let's just why don't we just go like this and have this be our base for where you can stand for cover. Does that look good?
Yeah, awesome.
Okay. This thing is just cover when you're standing in it. These guys will just be ruins as normal. And if you're on the top floor, I say you want to also get cover on these things.
Sure.
Okay. We've got this is just LOS blocker. What do you think this is here?
No idea. Pile of trash.
All right. Do you want to? I don't know what the rulebook says about pile of trash.
And I guess we could.
Let's have it be. Let's have it just be a crater or something. I think that's reasonable. All right. For this thing over here, do you want to use the same sort of barricade outline we did at the other place?
Yeah, that works.
All right. Oop. Is that what I wanted to do? All right. Good enough. And then, what about for this thing over here? We could use the same 1-inch barricade thing, which I think is pretty reasonable.
I mean, those are clearly barricades.
Yeah. Okay. So that about covers it for terrain. Next is objectives for our mission. The mission we got was mission 1, seize ground. So basically, there's 6 objectives. The bonus point is if you hold or contest 5 or more of the objectives at the end of your player turn. For the bonus point, there's a lot of objectives. Okay. Next, we choose secondary objectives. How much power level is a Demon Prince?
Let me double check. So a Demon Prince without, just a second. A Demon Prince without wings, it's power level 8. A Demon Prince with wings, it's power level 9.
Okay.
Oh, we just put them here. Nice.
Yeah.
So how many wounds does the Ghost Pylon have?
30 wounds. It has the ability to regenerate slightly, so it's possible to score 4 points against it.
Oh, it's living metal.
Yes.
Is it like normal living metal or is it some enhanced thing?
It's just normal 1 point or 1 wound per turn.
Because some of the Forge World Necron stuff is like D3 and stuff like that.
Yeah, sadly the pylon only gets 1.
What's the power level of a destroyer unit?
You can mouse over them. They have their power levels on them.
Oh, awesome.
Alright, I've picked up my secondaries.
Do you happen to have the document?
I do.
I'm just interested in behind enemy lines. I'm not sure if it requires 1 unit for the point or 2 units.
It requires 1 unit, but it has to be at the start of your turn.
At the start, okay.
Which basically means you have to move a unit into my deployment zone, then it has to live to the start of your next turn. Oh, and every model must in the unit must be at least partially in the deployment zone. It can't be like you stick only 1 model in.
Oh, yeah. Hmm.
Are you happy with your choice of secondaries?
Considering behind enemy lines. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. I assume you've marked for death my destroyers and my canoptic wraiths.
Yeah. Let's see. The big spots of destroyers and oh, it's 4 spots total. Yeah. Basically everything here except for the cryptic.
All right. Sounds good. So now that we've picked secondaries, the player who lost the roll-off in step 1 deploys the first unit, and then deployment proceeds normally. So I'll deploy the first unit. I'm going to deploy my gas pylon.
I played against this thing when it was like unnerved. It was like my third game.
I'm sure that was quite an experience. Oh, come on. Sorry, this thing is a terrible hitbox. Actually, Malice, do you know how to change the hitbox of this thing to stop being a cylinder?
And you could use
Oh, okay.
you could also use the gizmo tool. Like you can right click lock the model and then move it using Gizmo alone.
Maybe I'll do that because I'm trying to get on top of this objective. It doesn't want to go closer than this. So I'll lock the model. Now to use Gizmo tool. Oops.
Now this is what I call on top of the objective.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. That's too high. You know what? I think that's as good as we're going to get. So that's where I'm deploying him.
Awesome. So I'm spending one command point to use the Webways something from the Thousand Suns Codex to deep strike the Tsengors.
All right. Got one squad of Immortals right here. Your deployment.
Yep. Next up. Demon Prince without wings. Double checking some measurements. Yeah, that's good.
Which one is the one with the dark matter crystal?
I don't have the dark matter crystal.
Okay.
Yeah. I usually buy it when I want to summon in the Tsengor's turn 1, but
All right. I've got a squad of Immortals right here.
cool. Next up is going to be Armor. Okay.
All right. I place another squad of Immortals.
Going to deploy one squad of cultists. Yep.
Oh, I forgot to mention, my warlord has the hyperlogical strategist warlord trait, which is recovering a command point on a 5+ when I spend it.
Yep.
Which one's your warlord?
This one, the High Magister. +1 to psychic force.
Gotcha. Okay. I place my warlord with Staff of Light.
Okay. Other squad of cultists. Going to arrange them. Here.
All right. I'll place the unit of Canoptic Wraiths. Okay.
Next up is going to be the Sorcerer.
All right. I place my overlord, who is not my warlord.
Okay. The High Magister.
All right. I'm going to place a unit of 3 destroyers. Turn off auto raise here. I did.
I think it's because of the Ghost Pylon.
Yeah, the gas pylon is a huge cylinder. I'm trying to put it. Oh, there we go. So just imagine he is where his shadow is.
Oh, would that be unit?
No, I'm trying to put these other guys here too. They're gonna be next to each other. There we go. The issue is that the first guy, he's actually on the ground. The guy who's in the air.
Looks
It's
good
just
to
that
me.
the pylon's hitbox is a cylinder. Like you see this guy here, or this guy here. You see him? He's actually on the ground.
Yep.
Okay.
Next up, Thousand Suns, Demon Prince.
All right.
Yep.
Great. I'm gonna bring in Echo Squad. All right. This guy who's in the air is actually on the ground.
Okay. Last Demon Prince. It's going to be Demon Prince of Nurgle.
All right. I'm bringing my Cryptek with Canoptic Cloak. It'll be right here. Your deployment.
Okay. Spellbox Scrivener. Mm, yeah, sure.
All right. I'm setting up Delta Squad. All right, that guy got into the ground. Excellent. All right, and I'm done deploying, so you can deploy freely.
Okay.
I really need to figure something out about this pylon's hitbox. This is like a comedy of errors in every game.
Going to deploy the Nurglings. They have the same ability as Scouts, basically.
Nice.
They can infiltrate more than 9 inches away from any enemy models and deployment zone.
Oh, nice.
I think that should be okay. Deploying another squad of Nurglings. So the movement of the wraiths is 12.
Yeah, they move 12 inches and they ignore terrain and units while they're moving. But only in the movement phase.
Oh, only in the movement phase. So they did the same thing as they did for the flyer units to the wraiths.
Yep, they do the same thing to the Wraiths.
Wow,
Oh yeah, I'm not happy about it either.
that's a lot of charge hate. Mm, yeah, placing them there just gives a good target.
The army that got hit hardest by this is Harlequins. Because they have the flip belts, which work like that, but it no longer applies during the charge phase for them. And they are a pretty fragile army that kind of relied on that. It'll be interesting to see if they're still useful.
Hey, as long as they nerf the Eldar, fine by me. Also heard it's the Shining Spears, which is also nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this was definitely aimed at Shining Spears and Smash Captains, which they thought were too strong, which I get. I just wish that it only applied to Shining Spears and Smash Captains.
That's another squad there. Going to deploy the big squad of Plague Bearers.
Oh boy.
Yes, won't take that long. Okay, squad of cultists.
Nice.
And another squad of cultists. And final squad of cultists. Okay, and now Hellbrutes. Okay, that's one of them, and the other one. Hmm. Okay, so let's see who gets the initiative.
All right. We'll roll to go first. I get +1. Aha. You can roll to seize. all right. So I get to go first. How do you recall these items? Oh, there we go. Good luck and have fun.
Same.
Okay, so at the start of my turn, I activate My Will Be Done. from both of my overlords onto my 2 immortal squads right next to them.
Okay.
Is there anything else I need to do at the start of my turn? No reanimation protocols yet, so that just about covers it. The Plague Bearers have only 1 attack each?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
But the point of the Plague Bearers is that they're very hard to kill.
I see.
Like, I haven't talked about stats and stuff, but most of it is like on the models, the toughness. What is not on the models is the abilities. Like the Plague Bearers have, as long as they're a squad of 20 or more, they have -1 to hit.
Okay.
5 up feel no pain because they're Nurgle demons.
So my Canoptic Wraiths are going to move. They have 12-inch movement.
Probably maybe should enable auto raise now.
Yes. It'll be okay for this, but I should. Oh, no. Well, this is where the far right one is, and the others will be on the left in a line. Yes, auto raise would have solved this problem. All right. Let's bring that back. All right, so that's my Canoptic Wraiths. Next is Tesla Immortals over here. What are they going to do? I don't know if they can get line of sight on the Nurglings. They only have 5 inches of movement. The best they can do is walk up to the edge of the cover. We'll deal with them later. What about these Tesla Immortals? All right, I got Bravo Squad here. Actually, can they see them from where they are? No, this box is in the way. They need to step out.
Step out into the line of fire of the cultists.
Yep. This is going to be a tough time for Bravo Squad. But you have to be courageous as a Necron Immortal. Okay, they can see. What a Charlie Squad. All right. Great. The pylon won't move. What are we going to do here? Well, we have to get into range. Which is going to mean stepping forward. Do you have any guns or items in your army with better than AP -2?
The Hellbrutes have the missile launcher, which is either strength 8, AP -2, D6 damage shot, or D6 amount of shot, strength 4, AP 0, 1 damage.
Okay. Do you have anything that's better than AP -2 in melee?
Don't think so. No. What is it called? The Malefic Talons are only AP -2, and the Relic Weapon is only AP -2 as well.
Okay.
Yeah. I think nothing carries actually more than AP -2 in the whole army.
Alright, so being near the pylon doesn't really matter for my destroyers. They have 3+ save, and getting a 5+ invulnerable won't matter.
Yeah.
That's kind of funny. Oh, shit. This guy being up top is causing me problems. I'll just move these guys on the bottom, and the guy on the top will move afterwards.
Sure.
So if I move this guy here, can he see? Yes, you can see that guy. Okay. And this guy, I'll move over here. This guy I'm just going to measure to his shadow down here. There we go. All right. Actually, this is probably where they should be going this whole time. What about Delta Squad? This guy will just be in formation with them. Okay. And he's got jump pack, which is why he can move that far. Let's see, Tesla Immortals. There's no way they're going to do anything useful this turn. So what do we need them to do? We'll just move up against this wall. Wow, we can't even all get over there. They're so slow. Alright. So that's everybody who can move. Do I want to use the Veil of Darkness this turn? Not really. I don't think I can improve my target selection. And a couple of these guys at least are in range for their guns. Okay.
Just let me know when the shooting phase is about to begin.
Will do. All right. The shooting phase is about to begin.
So at the beginning of the shooting phase, I'm going to spend 2 command points to use the warp surge stratagem on the plague bearers, which is going to improve their invulnerable save from 5 up to 4 up.
Interesting. Okay. Let's see. Shooting phase. So first, Bravo Squad and Charlie Squad doesn't have any. So I have 10 Immortals shooting into these Nurglings here.
Awesome.
And I'm just going to do both squads at once because they have nothing else they can shoot at. So it's 20 shots. They both have My Will Be Done, so they're hitting on 2s. Tesla effect on 5s and 6s. So we have 5 sets of Tesla effect. Oops. Like generate extra hits. So it's this many hits.
Toughness 2.
Strength 5, so wounding on 2s. Alright, this many saves.
5 up invulnerable save. And this is the damage of this weapon is only 1.
Yep, so you feel no pain.
Yeah. The Nurglings only get feel no pain only if the damage of the weapon is 1, like exactly 1. So there are 4 wounds each. This kills a guy, this kills another guy, which leaves 1 guy alive.
The Overlord shoots a Staff of Light, which is 3 shots. Hitting on 2s. 1 hit, wounding on 2s. 1 wound, single damage.
Saved.
Alright. Next, the Gas Pylon is going to shoot at this Hellbrute. So it's 1d6 shots.
Just 1 gun? Or...
Yeah, he only has 1 gun he can use. His other guns have short range. So it's 4 shots. Hitting on 3s because the Hellbrute does not have fly. Wounding on 2s because it's strength 16. All wounds. It's AP minus 4. Do you have invulnerable save?
Nope.
Alright, each of them does like 7 damage. So your Hellbrute dies.
6 up if it explodes. No, it was this one, right?
Yes, that one. Okay. These guys can't shoot anything. This Canoptic can't reach. Okay. I'm going to shoot with my Foxtrot squad of destroyers. These 2 are going to shoot at the Nurglings, and this one is going to shoot at the Plague Bearers. So first, the 2 who are shooting at Nurglings, and that's at the weak Nurgling squad there. Actually, is that a good idea? Oh, I'm going to try to take that objective. Will that bring me up to 5?
Is the primary objective at the end of the battle round or at the end of the player turn?
The bonus point is at the end of player turn. It might be. It's not possible for me to get 5 though, because there's no way I can get this objective. So it's not really worth it. So I'll just do what I'm doing. So 2 of the destroyers shoot at the Nurglings. Oh, you mean primary scoring in general? Primary scoring in general is at the end of player turn.
Just the mission bonus point.
The bonus point's on a player turn basis. So both players can score the bonus point in a turn, if it's an exciting turn. So 6 shots into the Nurglings, 3 into the Plague Bearers. So into the Nurglings, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Rerolling 1s. Alright, that's 4 hits. Wounding on 2s. So, invulnerable saves, I guess, if you got them.
Damage.
Alright, 1d3 damage.
So
3
base
damage.
is down to 1.
Oh man, he's still living, huh?
Meet
Okay.
the Plaguebearers.
You didn't get him against multi-damage attacks.
Yeah.
3 attacks into the Plague Bears, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s.
Or -1 to hit because.
Oh, hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s, okay. And then strength 6, what's the toughness of Plague Bears?
4.
4? Okay, so wounding on 3s. 2
So
wounds.
4 up invulnerable save. Damage.
D3,
So
3 damage.
3 5-ups. I need to make 3 5s to save a single guy. No. One guy dies. Say this guy.
Right. Let me think carefully about this here. It's a makeable charge.
There are also my will be done, so
Yeah. Yeah, I think I shouldn't finish off that last Nurgling. Alright. Well, everyone in Echo Squad can definitely see the Plague Bears, but are they all in range? Actually, yes. Huh.
I mean you can measure from this angle as well.
Yeah. Okay, so Echo Squad is going to shoot into the Plague Bears. And I'm going to spend 1 command point for extermination protocols.
So on a 5-up I'm going to get a command point from Helm of the Third Eye.
Alright.
No.
On a 5-up, I will get my command point back. Nope. Okay. So that's going to be 15 attacks. So this is hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s and 2s. Now it's wounding on 3s, rerolling.
You had 1 additional hit there, I think.
Oh, that I missed?
No, you had an additional 1, I think.
Oh, I had an additional 1? That I should remove or reroll?
When you basically rolled the wound, there was a hit of a roll dice.
Oh, there was 1? Okay, so I'm going to remove one of my hits then, which I think is fair.
And just roll a d6 if it's a 4-up, it counts as a wound, if not.
Okay, and now rerolling the failed wounds. So it's wounding on 3. So this many wounds.
4-up invulnerable save.
Oh wow, you made them all? Pretty good. Let's see, Delta Squad, they're not all in range. This one's in range, this one's in range. That one might not be. Maybe he's in range of this guy. This guy's in range. The back 2 might not be in range. Yeah, so for Delta Squad, only 3 of them can shoot. And they're shooting into the Plague Bears normally. That's 9 shots. Hitting on 4s, rerolling 1. This many hits. Wounding on 3s. 4 wounds.
4-up invulnerable save. Damage. Oh, you can do them. Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
So 1 5-up each for the wound rolls of that did damage 1.
Yep.
So first one 5-up. No, 1 guy is dead. Another 5-up. 2 guys dead and 3 for that. It's 3 guys.
Alright, the Cryptek has no one to shoot at. That's all my destroyers. Canoptics don't have guns. Tesla mortals can't see anyone. So that's it for shooting. Next is the charge phase. First, these Canoptic Wraiths are going to charge the Nurglings. So it is a 3-inch charge. Which they make. Alright, next, Bravo Squad is going to charge these Nurglings. The distance is 6.5, so it's a 6-inch charge. They have +1 to charges from I Will Be Done. 9, easily enough. Next, the Overlord is going to try to charge the Nurglings. He's got to go 2, then 5, then 2. So by my count, he needs a 9.
Oh, yep.
And he has no bonus to his charge. He gets an 8, he doesn't make it. The Charlie Squad is going to charge the Nurglings. Looks to me like a 8.9, so they can make it on an 8. They have +1, which is nice. Nope, they don't make it. Okay, do these destroyers want to try to charge them? Would that additional movement be good? No, they're going to stay where they are. My Tesla Immortals over here are going to charge the Nurglings. They need to go up this wall, I guess. Unless, wait, can you go through? Can you go through these walls, or do you have to go over them?
I mean, they look pretty solid to me.
We've marked them as barricades. I forgot how barricade walls work. They have special rules for moving through them. Let me.
Barricades basically does not prevent any movement.
It slows you down on the charge, though, doesn't it?
Don't think so. I think that's the tank trap or something. Yeah, the barricade's got a special rule that if you are within 1 inch of the barricade, and there is a unit just behind the barricade, you count as being in combat.
Okay.
Something like that.
So can you walk through the barricade to charge? Oh, he has to go through the crater, though. Huh. So the crater is going to give him -1 or -2 on the charge.
I think crater is -2, forest is half, something like that.
Okay. Hold on. I'm just going to check something here. I think I can avoid touching the crater if I go like this. Yes. So I'm just going to not touch the crater, which will solve the problem. So if I go like that, that's 5, and then 1.5. So it's a 6-inch charge if I avoid touching the crater. So rolling the charge. These guys do not have a bonus. Oh no, they don't make it. Okay. So that's it for my charges. Now for the fight phase. I'll activate my Canoptic Wraiths first. Pile in 3 inches. So I think this one in the back won't be able to fight. He can't fight. But this guy is within 1 inch of this guy, who is within 1 inch. But this guy I don't think is within 1 inch of him.
Like 0.2 or something.
Yeah. So 4 of my wraiths will be able to fight. Each of them has 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. That's 12 attacks. And what's the toughness?
2.
2. So wounding on 2s. And these are AP minus 2 and 2 damage each.
5 up invulnerable save. 2 damage each. Skill is Swamp base. Skill is another base. This leaves Swamp base down on 2 wounds.
Didn't quite kill on this turn.
Let's say this guy is the guy that survives in 2.
Alright. So then over here, I pile in with the Immortals. It's a total of 5 attacks, hitting on 2s. Wounding on 2s. That many.
Okay. 5 up. How do I command point this?
I mean, my Immortals also have objective secured, so I am going to
yes,
get that objective.
Yeah, doesn't matter then.
Okay, your Nurgling here gets to fight back.
Double check that. So it's got 4 attacks, hitting on 4s. Wounding on 6s, rerolling 1s. 1 wound.
3 up and vulnerable. Failed, so I'm going to put that on this guy here. He's down to 2 out of 3 hit points. Alright. I guess these guys should consolidate 3 inches. Now they'll stay right there. Okay, what else we got? Morale phase? Are these Nurglings fearless, or what happens with them? I guess they're...
Morale phase for the Nurgling. Leadership 7, he lost 2 models on a 6 up, the last base runs away. 4 plus 2 is below 7, so he's fine. Plague Bearers, the last 4 models, leadership 7, so I need to roll 3 or below. If I roll a 1, I get d6 models back. So 3 plus 4 is 7, which is exactly the leadership, so they're good.
Alright, you're fine.
That's about it.
So I killed a unit this turn. I hold an objective, no bonus point. I don't score the Reaper or Headhunter, but I do score the old school point for First Blood. Alright,
Yep.
That's the end of my turn. It's your turn now.
So these wraiths are the closest visible target for this Hellbrute, right?
Yep, that looks correct to me.
So first move is going to be the Plague Bearers. Going to advance them. You came really close. Usually when I play this army, people don't come that close.
I mean, that might be a mistake. Maybe you'll kill me horribly.
It's just, Astra Militarum, stuff like that, stay back, shoot.
Oh, yeah, I gotta be within 24 inches. I mean, not even all of my destroyers were in range to shoot this turn. They're pretty short-ranged.
I mean, this is pretty much unchargeable by Demon Prince because you managed to fully cover the terrain.
Yes,
The
I was
only
very
way,
careful about this. You can shoot one of them dead and then get up there with the Demon Prince.
yeah, it's the smite able to take one down. Like,
Yeah.
what I'm thinking about now is whether I should smite and maybe unleash the demons next turn, or just go ham with the demon princes now. But if I do that, the pylon is just going to pick them up. So
Yeah, the pylon unfortunately doesn't have a lot of targets to shoot while your screens are still alive. I guess you can shoot the other helpers.
yeah. So just going to advance the plague bearers for now because they cannot charge anything, and even if they do, uh, the guys have fly, so it's not like it's going to matter. So advancing the plague bearers, 2 plus 7 becomes 9, plus 1 from the instrument becomes 10.
Plague Bearers versus Canoptic Wraiths would be a funny fight, because both are very tanky units.
I mean, I guess you can kind of see the plan now. Iron Man will try to death X them, and Hellbrute will try to shoot 2 times into them with the Fire Frenzy stratagem. And do
This would be very
Hellbrute's head.
dangerous for the Canoptic Wraiths.
Okay. Next up, Ariman is going to move his 6 inches. The Demon Prince is going to move his 9 inches. Where is it? I think it's 8. Yeah, because he doesn't have wings. Spoilpox Scrivener is going to advance. He's a Plague Bearer on the datasheet, so he buffs himself with plus 2 inches. So 5 plus 7, he would be able to move 12, but just going to put him right here.
Gotcha.
The Demon Prince of Nargol is just going to do this. Should be able to see these destroyers with his left wing or even the base. Demon Prince of Wings. He's also the Warlord. Sorcerer. Now cultist. Let's start with cultist 1. I move them 6 inches. I'm also going to use an advance on them. 5. Advancing the squad behind. I mean, do they need to? Yes, moving is just enough in their case. Hellbrute is not going to move. Now these cultists, they are going to move 6 inches. Cultist 4. Okay. The Nurgling is going to fall back from combat. The cultists are going to move 6 inches. Okay. These cultists are not going to move, so that should be it. Let's go to the psychic phase. So I'm
Usually
going
the fun
to-
starts.
Yeah, my longest phase. So I'm going to start from this guy. He's going to attempt to manifest Keys of Fate. Warp Charge 6. Fails to cast. Next up, I'm going to attempt to manifest Maelstrom of Pestilence from the Demon Prince of Nurgle on the Plague Bearers.
Alright.
So he gets it with 6. Now Plague Bearers are an additional -1 to hit.
Gotcha.
I mean, if you kill 7, they lose the -1 to hit from themselves, because they would go down below 20.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are they the closest if you're smiting? Oh, you're going to do something else with might.
Yeah, I was checking for Infernal Gateway, but it's not really worth here. So just to make sure I'm going to get Deflex, I'm going to use a stratagem, Cabalistic Focus. It only works when there are 2,000 Sun Psychers within 6 inches of another 1,000 Sun Psycher.
Mm-hmm.
That's Arimon. He's within 6 inches of many 1,000 Sun Psychers. So the power gives him, the stratagem gives him +2 to his next psychic test, 1 command point. And the psychic test is going to be Death X on the Canoptech rates.
Alright.
Warp Charge 8, but Arimon, he's cool and gets +1 because of himself, and Stratagem gives +2. So I'm looking for a 5. Always. Yeah, sure, I'll take the Mortal Wounds. It's not like you can snipe or anything. So he takes 2 Mortal Wounds, down to 3, but the power is successfully manifested, so until my next psychic phase, the Canoptech Wraiths don't benefit from their invulnerable save anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that was the important stuff. Let's just do the smites now. So the Sorcerer of Thousand Suns is going to smite. Closest target, I guess, would be these guys. The Echo Squad. Um, was I talking to myself?
Huh? Oh, what was the question about Echo Squad? Sorry. I thought you were smiting it or something.
Yeah. So the Sorcerer is going to smite. Closest visible target should be them, I think.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So looking for a 5. He gets it with a 9, so DT Mortal Wounds. 2.
Alright, 2 mortal wounds into Echo Squad. This guy in there is down to 1.
His other power is going to be Temporal Manipulation. He's going to attempt to restore wounds back on Ahriman. Power goes up, so D3 wounds back on Ahriman. 1 wound back. Up to 4. And the Sorcerer is done. Let's just finish Ahriman, I guess. Ahriman is going to smite. So they are 12.4. They are 13.6. So the rates are closer.
Mm-hmm.
Smiting into them. Goes off. D3 mortal wounds. 3.
Alright, so that finishes off this one and does 1 wound to this one.
Oh, I forgot. One was wounded from the.
Yeah, the Nurgling's doing work.
And the last power that Ahriman is probably going to manifest. You did well to hide your card there.
Yeah, he's hiding.
That's a lot of things there. That's 15 things. How tall would you say is this? This ruin?
It is 3.3 inches tall. Or 3? No, I think it might just be 3 inches tall. I think it's 3 inches. Yeah, it's 3 inches tall from floor to floor.
Okay. So Ahriman is going to do his Inches Firestorm into the destroyers.
Okay.
Looking for a 7, but he gets +1. So 6 plus 1 becomes 7. He gets it. Now I roll 9 dice. Each 6 up is a mortal wound. So that's 3 mortal wounds.
Alright, so this destroyer is finished off, and this one is lowered to 1.
Wait, aren't they 3 wounds each?
Yeah, this guy had 1 left. So you did 3 mortal wounds, so it killed him and lowered this guy to 1.
I mean, how was that guy wounded?
I don't know. He said 1 out of 3 on him. He must have used a smite on him or something.
Oh yeah, from the sorcerer too. I remember.
Yeah.
Okay. And Ahriman is done. He did 3 powers, Death Egg, Inches Firestorm, and Smite. So Demon Princess now. Let's do this one. He's going to do Smite. Closest target being the Destroyers. He gets Smite with an 11, which is Super Smite, so that's going to be D6 Mortal Wounds. I'm going to use my free reroll. Oh wait, I didn't get a free reroll from, what is it called, from Taste of Fate. So I'm going to spend a command point to reroll this one.
Alright.
Into 4, so 4 Mortal Wounds.
Alright, that kills this, and this.
Okay. I'm not sure which one is closer here. I measure like the same distance from this guy to both the destroyers and the uh, around 10.2 here and it's like 10.1 here.
Yeah, I think you're slightly closer to the Echo Squad here.
So the Warlord is going to smite. Gets it. D3 mortal wounds. Just one.
Alright.
And his other power is going to be I have to catch a fall, be right back quickly.
Okay.
So I am back. So the next power that is going to use
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I guess just Infernal Gateway makes the most amount of sense. Warp Charge 8. Fails to cast. I already spent my reroll, so he's going to take D3 mortal wounds. Takes 2, now 6. Next up, this guy is going to use if I warp time, I can just move in there. Guess that's warp. Yeah, he's going to warp time himself, this guy.
Okay.
So he gets warp time with a 6. He can move a CP toward the movement phase.
Ah, up he goes.
I just played against Necrons too many times, like, it's a good sacrifice. I mean, not even sure if it's enough to kill them. Let's do this guy. He's going to do smite, closest target being the raids.
Alright.
Goes up, D3. Just one.
Alright. This Wraith is reduced from 2 to 1 wounds left.
Okay. So Arimon's done 3, this guy did 2, he did 2, he did 2, he did 2. So at the end of the psychic phase, I'm going to attempt to manifest another power for 1 CP. It's going to be on this guy, so down 1 CP. Then his power is going to be in front, Infernal Gaze into these guys.
Alright.
So warp charge 5. Fails it. Okay. So that's it for the psychic phase. Shooting phase. So raids remain the closest target. Let's do the Hellbrute first. So 2. Their toughness 5, right?
Yeah, and 4+ armor save.
So let's do the Twin Heavy Bolter first. So because he fires 2 times, Twin Heavy Bolter is 6 shots, so it's going to be 12 shots. Hitting on 3s, because he didn't move. He won't be able to use the stratagem if he moved anyway.
Right.
Strength 5.
Wounding on 4s against toughness 5.
-2 because of the stratagem.
5 up armor saves.
They have 3+ armor.
Oh, -2. Oh, 6 up armor saves then.
Yeah, because it's a special bolter from the stratagem.
Alright, so I take, there's 3 damage, so that kills this one, and lowers this one down to 1.
Okay. Next up is going to be the... yeah, I guess I'll just use the crack missiles. Yeah, so
Alright.
2 crack missiles. 3s.
Wounding on 3s.
3s again. -2.
6 up armor saves. Alright, that's this guy's killed, even if you roll a 1 for damage, because he has 1 hit point left.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Okay. I think the Warlord is the only guy who has the Warp Bolter. Yeah. So he's strength 4. I mean, if you want to reanimate them, it's like 2 CP and they're not even near high tech, so...
Yeah, it probably wouldn't be worth it for me to try to reanimate them.
So he's going to fire with his Warp Bolter at the destroyers.
Mm-hmm.
If he's 2 shots, 2s to hit, rerolling 1s. Strength 4, so 5s to wound. 1 wound at AP -2, so 3 up.
Yeah.
Because
they're infantry and cover, so they go from 3 up to 2 up, and then to 4 up because of the AP -2.
So just -1.
Oh, -1. Okay, 3 up.
But it's 2 damage.
It's 2 damage. Yeah, no. Yeah. So that kills this one.
Okay, Arimon's pistol. Just out of range. Sorcerer pistol. Just out of range as well. So no pistols this turn. Cultist. On this flank here.
Mm-hmm. They can all rapid fire.
So that will be 20 shots. Force to hit. 5s to wound, strength 3. That many with no AP.
3+ armor. 3 die.
These cultists are going to just rapid fire all of them into the raids, so same thing as the last time. Hitting on 4s. Toughness 5.
Yep.
So wounding on 5s because strength 3. No AP.
4+ armor saves. Failed 1. So one of these is lowered down to 2 out of 3.
And I'm just going to fire these cultists which are not in rapid fire. They didn't advance, so just 10 shots. Hitting one force, but this cultist reroll one from basically many guys. Like Iron gives reroll once, Demon Princess give reroll once, and 5's to wound. Just one.
4+ armor. Failed it. This guy is down to 1 wound.
And guess that's it. Cultist, Hellbrute. Charge phase. Let's do the Demon Prince into the Destroyer. Should I multi-charge? Should I just... let me do some quick math real quickly. So 7 attacks, hitting on 2, rerolling once. It's basically all hits. Strength 7. 3 to wounds, so that's 6 wounds. AP minus 2. You save on average 2 of them. So on average 3 wounds go through, but I could be messed up by the dice. Yeah, I'm not playing with Necrons, so let's just charge to 1.
Alright, 3 attacks, hitting on 6s. No hits.
Rerolling once, I guess.
Oh, you're right. I forgot about this.
So charge distance, that's basically in.
Yeah, you're in.
So let's do like this face contact, so you cannot do any weird piling of stuff.
Alright. Any other charges?
Guess these cultists will charge your immortals here.
Alright, 4 attacks, hitting on 6s, which also cause 3 hits each. Nice. 3 hits. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds.
6 up. Just 2 die. Going to take care of these 2. And charge distance.
You need like a 7
6.
or 6.
Oh, I mean, I rolled a 6. It's probably more than that. So if I make it in, it's basically secure that objective. Do they still have my will be done? It's just
no, that only lasts for the turn.
Oh.
Yes. So
Let me see if it's worth.
Immortals are regular immortals.
See if it's worth rerolling it. So I get that it's 1,
Would that bring you up to 5 objectives?
3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
It would give you a hold more if you got onto it. So it's worth a command point if you make it in.
Oh yeah, hold.
Or it's worth a victory point because of the hold more. It won't give you the bonus, but it will give you hold more.
Yeah, I guess it's worth it. So I rolled the 2 and the 4. I'm going to spend a command point to reroll the 2.
Alright, you want to get a 3. There you go, you're in. Should move the front guys first because they can go further.
That's a good point. I mean, I know they cannot really kill the Necrons.
You could get lucky, actually. It could happen. There's only 2 left, and with the dice, anything is possible.
Okay. Now, do I want to charge the cultist into the... I mean, that's no point. I already hold this with the Nurgling, so...
The Nurgling already holds the objective.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
So if it was on the FAQ, I could charge this Demon Prince over the Plague Bearers into...
Yep.
So, yeah, nothing else. Let's do the fight phase.
All
I guess I do the cultist first in case you want to interrupt.
You can pile them in.
So all of them are in because this guy is within 1 inch of this guy.
Yep.
So
8 attacks.
you killed 2 in the Overwatch, so that's 8 attacks. Hitting on force. And wounding on 5s. Wow, 3 wounds.
3 plus armor. Oh, I lose a Necron.
Actually got it down to
Actually,
1
I'll
per unit.
remove this one. Let me think. Yeah, I'll remove this one, yeah. Alright, so 1... Actually, no, now you do Demon Prince.
They're going to consolidate after this, because why not? Okay. The Demon Prince space contact, so cannot do anything. 2 Malefic Talons, so that's 7 attacks. Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. Because of himself, of course. Strength 7, wounding on 3s. Okay, so I think that should be enough. If you minus 2 to damage each.
5 up armor saves. Yes, that kills the destroyers.
But not by much, see, like, it was just 4 damage. Like, wow. Do I want to consolidate and pursue? I guess I give you 1 free attack, but
Destroyers have 2 attacks each, actually.
so I give it 2 attacks. What do I win if I consolidate? I guess
Also,
not.
they fall back and shoot because they're fly.
Yeah, I know that. That's why I'm wondering if it's worth it. Yeah, I guess not. No.
Alright. Immortal fights back. Hits on a 3. Hit. Wounds on a 3. Wound.
6 up. No. So 1 more cultist. So I guess more alphas.
Yep.
For the cultist, leadership 6, they lost 3 guys, so I need to roll a 3 or below. It's 5 plus 3 is 8, so I lose 2 more.
For the Immortals, they're leadership 10 and they lost 4, so they automatically pass. The Wraiths are leadership 10 and they lost 3, so they automatically pass. So I have no leadership test to roll.
Yeah, I don't think I've got any others either. So victory points phase. Kill 1.
Yep.
Hold 1.
Yep.
I don't get a bonus. Now I guess we can check who killed more. So you've got 1 unit of Nurglings and 1 Hellbrute.
You killed a
That's
unit
it.
of destroyers.
So you get a kill more.
You get hold more though, I'm pretty sure, because you have 4 objectives right now. Yeah, you have 4 objectives right now. So you get the hold more. All right. Do you score recon?
Don't think so. I think I'm missing only 1 quarter. Let me double
Which
check
quarter is
it.
that? You have in this quarter. You have the Demon Prince.
Oh yeah, the Demon Prince too, so I guess I get it. Demon Prince, something here, something, wow, okay.
Yeah, I thought that was intentional.
No, I just moved him there just to make sure those destroyers die. Like, I've played against Necrons a lot.
You don't want to leave them alive to stand back up. You should. You score a point for Marked for Death for killing the Destroyer Squad, by the way.
Oh, yep. No behind enemy lines yet, so that's it.
Okay. Is that it for your turn?
Yeah. You can do your movement and stuff. I'm going to be right back.
I'm going to roll Resurrection for these Immortals.
Oh, sure.
5 plus. Nothing. Okay. I'll do movement and stuff. Let's see. This guy is not in range to My Will Be Done, but this guy, My Will Be Done's onto these Immortals. Let's see. We're going to move 5 inches.
So yeah, same thing as last time. Just let me know when you are about to shoot.
Okay. I'm just considering my movement here. Can I just fall back this Tesla Immortal through this wall here?
I don't see why not.
I think that might be the way to go. So that is what he's going to do. Let's fall back through that wall. All right. And now just my destroyers and my cryptek. Oh yeah, and my wraiths. Shit. Come on. This hitbox is terrible. It's quite unfortunate. Okay. Is Malice here?
Oh,
Yeah. All right. I'm just gonna try to put them back and try to do this again because they all got hit against the thing. Okay. So it shouldn't be that hard. You move. All right. Does this have auto raise on or off right now? It has auto raise off, which is correct. Come on. Come on. Oh, never mind. I got it. I was wondering. I was like considering a Control Z, but I think we're gonna be okay. It was just this this pylon's hitbox was causing me problems. We're good now. We're fine. Yep. All right. Right, and then the wraiths. Okay, that's it for movement. I'm starting shooting.
so I'm going to do the same thing as last turn, spend 2 CP to give the Plague Bearers 4+ invulnerable save.
All right. So first things first, these Tesla Immortals are going to shoot into the cultists. They have My Will Be Done, so it's 10 shots. Hitting on 2s, 5s have Tesla effect. This many hits. Wounding on 3s. This many wounds.
6 up. Yeah, they're out of it.
Goodbye, squad. Okay. Next, these Tesla Immortals are shooting into Dirklings or cultists? Oh, they're not within the objective range. Yeah, these Tesla Immortals are shooting into the cultists. So it's 5 shots, or 10 shots. No My Will Be Done effect here. So they're hitting on 3s, Teslaing on 6. 1 Tesla effect, so that's 2 extra hits. Wounding on 3s. This many wounds into the cultists.
That's 5 guys. Let's select this.
Okay. Next. Let's see, this Demon Prince is at full health, isn't he? Very healthy. All right. The 5-man Destroyer Squad shoots into the Demon Prince. I'm spending 1 point on Extermination Protocols.
So On a 5-up, I get CP. Oh, I do, but
five
I
up.
cannot get any more
I get a
for the
CP.
battle round.
Same here. I get a CP, and I can't get more for the battle round, so I'm still at 8. So it's going to be 15 attacks. Hitting on 3s, rerolling. Oops, I think I grabbed an extra one there. Hitting on 3s, rerolling fails. Wounding on 4s, rerolling fails.
Toughness 6.
Yeah, strength 6.
Yep.
So wounding
I
on
played
4s.
the Necrons for a big while before the Codex, and the weapon used to be strength 5, I think.
Huh. Alright, this many invulnerable saves to make.
4-up.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage.
Oh yeah, down to 3.
Alright, Foxtrot Squad also shoots into the Demon Prince. That's 9 attacks. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Wounding on 4s. This many invulnerable saves.
I'm going to spend the command point going down to 5 to reroll this. No.
Alright, D3 damage.
So
I'm going to spend a command point to reroll the... no, too little of a chance. You just take 1 damage.
down to 2.
Alright. Let's see. Gauss Pylon is going to shoot at the Hellbrute. 1d6 attacks. 1 attack. This is what I was saving the command point for. I spent a command point to reroll number of attacks. 3 attacks. Much better. Hitting on 3s because the Hellbrute does not have fly. Wounding on 2s. It deals 1d6 plus 1d3 damage. Deals 9 damage to the Hellbrute.
Wouldn't matter if it explodes, I think. It's more than 6 inches away from anything.
Yeah, that's fine. I think he's just... There we go. It's a good thing I saved that command point. I was very tempted to spend it to reroll damage, but it would have cost me a kill. Okay, any other shooting to do? I think he's out of range of the Staff of Light, unfortunately. Is he out of range of this guy's Staff of Light? Yes. And all my destroyers have shot. Okay. That's it for shooting. Now it is time for the charge phase. What are my odds of actually killing the Demon Prince in combat, in melee combat? It's actually very low. Well, first things first, these Tesla Immortals are going to charge the Nurglings. They're going through a crater, and they're going 6.5 inches, so they need an 8. They do not make it. Next, the Wraiths charge the Nurglings. They are not passing through a crater, and they automatically pass. But let's see how far they go. 8. Very good. Let's see. Nobody to charge over here. No. Do I want to declare this charge? No, it's a terrible idea. Well, that's it for charges. Now for the fight phase. Each Wraith has 3 attacks going into these Nurglings. That's 6 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 2s. 4 wounds, 2 damage each.
He's
Goodbye, Nurglings.
That's 3 kills so far.
Yep. And these guys, do they want to consolidate? It might have. Oh, let's see. Who's the closest? I think closest cultist. Moving a little closer to the cultist doesn't hurt. Okay. And that's my turn. So
Let me check if I have any morals to take. Don't
Yeah.
think so.
I think these cultists might have to because they lost 5.
Oh yeah. This turn. Oh yeah, because you shot at them with the
Yeah.
immortals.
Tesla Immortal
So
shot at them.
I need a 1, otherwise more of them run. So 5 plus 6. 5
Let's.
plus 5, 10, minus 6, 4. So one of them is left alive.
So that brings me to I killed one, I hold one, no bonus point. Have I killed 20 of your models yet?
Not sure, but I'm not deleting any of the models. I'm just
Alright.
putting them on the board. So if
We
you
can
want, you
track it.
can.
We can
Yeah.
track it at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Okay. And I didn't kill your demon prince, sadly, so no headhunter point for me.
I was quite surprised by that.
Yes. Yeah, he ate 8 destroyers worth of fire. Good and vulnerable saves.
Yeah, it's
All right.
pretty lucky.
Your turn.
So the pylon has like crazy Overwatch, right?
I mean, he's good at shooting, but his Overwatch isn't unusually good or anything. I think there's a good chance he'd kill you if you tried, but who knows? He could just miss. He can either have 1d6 shots with his anti-tank gun, or 2d6 shots with his anti-infantry gun. Also, in melee, he can still shoot like normal because he's like a building. If you go into melee with him, you're doing it because you want to fight him, not because you think it'll tie him up with anything.
Yeah, that makes sense. So I guess this to rare cities then. So this demon prince moves up 12 inches like this.
Uh-huh.
Plague bearers. And if I just move them 7 inches to charge this. There is also the thing that I can need the Overwatch for the demon prince with the Tsangors. So the backline is quite open now. Think is that thing really worth killing though? Like it deletes one big target per turn, but as long as I keep my demon princes hidden, there is no big target. So guess the destroyers it is then. Okay. That's pretty good screen here. I cannot. No, that won't be possible. It would be possible to strike here though and secure this point. Here it's impossible because of the. So I guess that's the play. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just thinking which squad should Plague Bearers charge and which squad should the Tsengors charge. Like if I should send the Plague Bearers here or if I should send them here, and same thing for the Tsengors. And I guess I get the easier charge for them here. They have 7 and I guess secure that point, etc. Yeah. So the Plague Bearers are going to move towards this point, 7 inches. Demon Prince of Nurgle. Could move in here and then go for the destroyers. There's a good chance he kills them because of the relic weapon. Let me double check how good it is. I don't use it very often. So AP minus 3, which is pretty decent. D3 damage. He also deals +1 damage on wound rolls of 6 because of the Locus of Nurgle. Yeah, I guess it's worth it. He'll die to the pylon, but nah, maybe it's not worth it for now. He just goes there. Now for the other demon princes, they'll just go like this. Actually like this since he has Y. Now if I go like this, you cannot see the destroyers.
You need line of sight for the smite.
Yeah, that's why I was saying. He's there, he cannot see them. Trying to put him in such a way that, not sure if it's possible in such a way that the destroyers are the closest visible enemy model for him. It's 15.4, 15.2.
I think the actual problem is the immortals.
Yeah. So I guess not yet. Unless I send him together to just wipe out these destroyers. I could snipe the Crytek and... Yeah, it's fine. So I move him like this. So that's within range for Infernal Gateway. Okay. Another Demon Prince. Sorcerer. Arimon is going to... Let's move here. Double check if you can see the Crytek. Yeah. Just want to check with you quickly. Arimon has line of sight on the Crytek, I think. Because the destroyers are not solid enough to...
Yep, you can see him under the elbow of this guy.
Okay. Scrivener
You're talking about Ahriman, right?
Yep.
Yes. Ahriman can see him.
Scrivener just moved there 7 inches. Now what to do with this cultist? I guess just move them 6 inches. This guy's supposed to be on the bottom floor. Okay. So, oh yeah, the lonely cultist. What about him? Guess you'll just move 6 inches like this. Maybe get recon. Hope is moved. I think everything moved. So at the end of the movement phase, the Sengors come from Deep Strike.
Here we go.
And I know it's not the most amount of points they're going to get their selves-worth, but this is a points game, so as long as I manage to take that, 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 that's the 1 point, and it's worth it, I think. Just going to ignore the pylon pretty much, like, don't even have to kill it. It's 30 freaking points.
I will say that if my pylon was able to shoot your demon princes, you could worry much more about it. But you
Yeah.
have all these guys standing in front, so you can ignore it for now.
Okay, if you want to check, things should be more than 9 inches away from everything. Maybe this guy has to be slightly like 0.1 like that.
Looks good to me.
Okay. So end of the movement, psychic phase. So let's do Gaze of Fate from this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Warp Charge 6. He gets it with a 6, so that's one free reroll until the end of my turn. Next up, I'm going to spend. So I need to make sure about that. So this is the closest visible enemy model within 18 inches of this guy, right? Oh wait, I forgot about those. I think they are.
I think he's closest to the immortals.
Yeah. It's not really worth it then. Should I buff the sandals? Yeah, I guess I'm not going to spend that CP, so because not really worth it since it doesn't target the destroyers. Let's do the Mass of Pestilence from the Demon Prince of Nurgle on the Plague Bearers.
All right.
Orb Charge 6. Fails it. I'm going to use my free reroll from the Gaze of Fate to reroll the 1 into another one. Do I want to reroll the 4 into a 5 or 6? I already lost 40 kills, 7 more, and I lose that. 33% chance I get it with the reroll. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. So it doesn't go off. Next up, let's do the let's do smite from this guy. Closest
Alright.
target being the raids.
The wraiths. Okay.
So it goes off on a 7. That's D3 mortal wounds. Just one.
Alright, that finishes off that one wraith model.
For the sorcerer, I think he's still the closest model, right? Or is it the immortals? I think it's the immortals for him.
Yeah, I think it's the immortals.
So he's going to smite immortals being the closest target. He gets it. D3 mortal wounds. Just one.
Alright.
Next up, he's going to use temporal manipulation on this wounded demon prince. Try to heal him.
Alright.
I think it's a warp charge 6. Let me double check that. Temporal manipulation. Yep, warp charge 6. So, and that's pretty big because he could die to the overwatch. So I'm going to spend the 1 CP to reroll that. It's down to 4.
Ooh, that's rough.
Yeah, it's just these dice rolls, like you spend 1 CP to reroll 1 into a 1 2 times in a row. If it happens. Warlord is going to use Weaver of Fates on the Tsangors, improve their invul save by 1. He gets it, Tsangors have a 4 up invul save.
Okay.
Let's do some stuff from Iron. So I got 1, 2. He could also work them like behind and just kill the Cryptek. No more. He's the Veil of Darkness guy, right?
Yep.
I mean, doesn't sound like such a bad man, I think. Does he have enough movement though? I mean, I guess. Yeah, and it's the movement phase, so his wings still work. I mean, the warp time says move as if it were the movement phase.
Yeah, you still get wings. You still get the fly keyword when you warp time.
So I guess, yeah, before I plan anything else, let's just do the warp time on him. And he fails it. So in front of gaze, that's 1. So I have 3 powers that could target your Cryptek. If they all work, there's a good chance they kill him. Guess it's worth a shot because there's or I could put all those 3 powers into the destroyers and just try to kill as many of them as possible. And so hard against the Necrons. I guess it's worth a shot. So I'm going to spend 2 command points to give Ahriman plus... Sorry, 1 command point to give Ahriman +2 to his next psychic test. And he's going to use Doom Bolt on your Cryptek.
Okay.
So 4 plus 3 doesn't go off because it's a 9. Okay. Let's use... So now I've got only 2 powers that could kill that Cryptek. It's not enough anymore. It's 5 wounds. Oh, 4 wounds actually, wow.
Yeah, Cryptek's not very durable.
So there could be a chance. I guess might try it, why not? So Armo is going to do Zinch's Firestorm into the Cryptek. He gets it with +1 from himself. So 9 dice. Each 6 up is a mortal wound.
Alright.
Just 1 mortal wound.
Alright, Cryptek's down to 3 out of 4.
And the Demon Prince is going to use Infernal Gaze on him. Orb charge 5. He gets it, so I roll 3d6, each 4 up is a mortal wound, so I basically need 3 4s.
Alright.
It's not very likely. Just 1 4.
Alright, Cryptek is down to 2 out of 4.
Okay, and the last power of Ahriman, nothing really worth to death hex, so
You can smite. Or is he already smited?
no, yeah, just smite. The Immortals being the closest target. Doesn't go off, and he has to take the d3. Just 1. Stand to 3. And he's done. This guy's done. The Warlord. There's 1 more cast, which is either Smite or Infernal Gateway. I mean, doesn't it make sense to use Infernal Gateway, so just Smite into the Immortals? Which goes off, so d3. 2.
Alright. Do you have any more powers left this turn?
So he did 2. He did 2. He did 2. He did 3. He attempted to do 1. I'm going to spend 1 point to attempt to do another one at the end. So
How many
1
command points do you have left? Are you down to 2? Wow, okay.
Yeah. So he's going to the guy that's going to attempt to manifest another power is the sorcerer. He's going to do Glamour of Zinch on the Tsengors, which goes up. So now Tsengors are +1 inverse save, -1 to hit. It's the only buff I managed to get off. So technically this Demon Prince would still charge the red guys, but you need like a nade because he has to move around, I guess.
Yeah, you can get him on an 8. Well, you should do your shooting first and see what happens with the shooting.
I'm not shooting, man. Yeah, it's 2 pistols, 1 Ironman. There's the Warp Bolter on the Warlord. I guess he's going to shoot it into the Immortals, maybe. I mean, yeah, sure, why not? So 2 shots, looking for 2s to hit, rerolling 1s. Strength 4, wounding on force.
Yep.
1 wound, -1.
4 up armor.
Feels good. Pistols are out of range, so just charge phase.
Does Spoilpox Scrivener have a pistol?
Oh yeah, he has a pistol, but it's 3 inches.
Oh, okay.
It's like strength 3, D3 shots, AP 0, 1 damage. uh, so let's do the most important part first, Centaurs. They're going to multi-charge everything here.
Okay. So we've got 10 shots from the Immortals hitting on 6s. Each 6 is 3 hits.
I think it doesn't count anymore because of the -1. hit.
Overwatch is shot without modifiers.
Yeah, but modifiers still apply to Overwatch like Plasma, right?
No. Overwatch is shot
I mean,
without modifiers.
that's how the other guys played against me. Like when they got their -1 to hit or minus whatever, each time I hit them with Plasma, no matter where.
I'll check, but let me pull up the thing. But my understanding is, let me pull up the rulebook here.
Is Malice here?
Hey, Malice, you here? Does Overwatch have modifiers for things like My Will Be Done in Plasma, or for Tesla and Plasma?
Oh, the question is, does -1 to hit in Overwatch basically disable the Tesla ability? Because the way it works for Plasma, like
I actually think that thing on Plasma is wrong, by the way. I think that -1 to hit does not cause Plasma to overheat on 2s on Overwatch, because Overwatch is shot without modifiers. This is how I've always played it.
I mean, it's how people play it in tournaments. So,
Really?
yeah, so I've seen them do it on ITC if you if you overcharge Plasma and the unit has like -1 to hit like all the times, like some Eldar stuff, then yeah.
But Overwatch, there's no modifiers.
Yeah, it still hits on 6s, but I think they clarified it. Like there was, like while I was reading, there was something that said that Overwatch it's still on 6s, but it's affected by stuff like this. Let me see if I can find it real quickly.
Interesting. Because the wording that I've seen for Overwatch in the rules for Overwatch is that like
Also,
Overwatch is fired with irrespective of modifier. But like modifiers still apply, but you just only hit on a 6 regardless.
yeah,
Is
you
the
hit
rule?
on a 6 regardless, but the modifier still applies. So my understanding is that it still breaks Plasma.
Huh. Okay, I mean if that's the rule, that's the rule. Well, let's just go with no Tesla. Let's just say 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound.
For a pinball save. No, it's 1 Centaur dice. Oh, they have the Brayhorn, so that's +1 to the charge. So they're looking for an 8.
All right. This is the big roll right here.
Yeah. Make it in with an 8.
Oh, are you also charging the Overlord because he has a shoot?
Yeah,
gun.
everything here for the
Okay,
Overlord.
so he gets 3 shots. Probably won't matter though. 1 hit, wounding on 3s. 1 wound.
So guess one more guy. Is
Hey,
the other Overlord in range?
Yeah, he doesn't have a gun. The other Overlord just
it's-
has a sword. So only
Oh.
one Overlord has a gun.
Okay.
Because they didn't have enough points to give the other one a gun. This is not going to end well, is it? These guys have a lot of attacks.
Just playing for the points. I really don't care if they kill your guys or not. That's the reason I'm
30 attacks, so I think you might be able to wipe them out. We'll see.
It's 2 attacks per guy. Yeah, it's 2 attacks per guy taking -1, and it rerolls fail.
Jen Wilhelm agrees. He says that modifiers apply, they just don't apply whether or not you hit.
Yeah.
Interesting.
pretty weird. Like, not a big fan of that rule.
Yeah, that is strange. They could word it a little better, I think.
Yeah, it's the same stuff. Like, I don't really like the rule. Like -1 to hit also screws your rerolls.
Yeah, the fact that -1 to hit causes plasma to overheat on 2s is a little silly. I think plasma should overheat on an unmodified one. That's how I would have written the rule. But I don't use plasma, so I don't really care. But it is silly, right?
Like, Eldar flares are so fast that they cause your plasma to overheat.
Wait, hold on. So that means that okay, hold on. My will be done was still in effect then. So I get my will be done +1 bonus to the Teslas
You
because
didn't
my
say
will be
that.
done lasts until the start of my next turn, right?
Oh, it's until the. I think you
Yeah.
said earlier that it's until the end of the turn.
Sorry, I meant until the start of my next turn. I can show you the text.
No, I believe you. I don't. It's not. It's just what you said earlier.
Okay, I misspoke.
Yeah,
So
sure,
actually, I do get those 4 extra hits from Tesla.
Sure.
Yeah. It never occurred to me that it would ever matter because I thought my will be done never happens on Overwatch, right?
Two more guys. Let's say these two because probably.
But yeah, my will be done. Add 1 to advanced charge and hit rolls for that unit until the beginning of your next turn. That's the wording for it.
Might have been able to get an additional cultist to kill Immortal there because forgot about that.
Yeah, it's pretty. I almost never am in melee with these guys, so it has never even occurred to me before that this would matter. But up against your army, which uses melee, I guess it does.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just do this Demon Prince against the Fox Throat Squad.
All right, against the Foxtrot squad. So 9 attacks, hitting on 6s, rerolling 1s. Wounding on 4. No wound.
So looking for big boys charge.
Oh, you got the
Okay.
biggest. This is not going to end well for Foxtrot squad, I feel.
Is there some ability for the pylon, like if you are close to it, mortal wounds and stuff?
Nope, but it is a building, so it can keep on shooting even if you're in melee with it.
I just worried about because there are some Necron.
If you mouse over it, it has all the rules in the description. But yeah, it doesn't do mortal wounds or anything. It would be nice if it did, but it doesn't. The main thing is that it's got the pistol mode. It's got some short range guns it can use instead of its big gun. But against your Demon Prince, I will use the big gun.
Yeah, makes sense. The Nurglings are just going to charge the Tesla Immortals. I don't really care about the rate.
Play bears. Okay, and these guys have -1, so they don't get Tesla effect. So just normal hitting on 6s. 1 hit. Wounding on 3. No wound.
So you get +1 to their charge.
So you need like a 4 to get either of them. Yeah, you're in.
So many would I need to get in to kill those guys? Still have to play for the mission and
Yeah.
try to maybe. So how many you've killed? You've killed 3, right?
Yeah, I killed 3 this turn.
That killed nothing. So but it's still worth to kill them before they reanimate.
And you could maybe get the bonus point or something. You have options. And you can get the kill more or the hold more. Yeah, you're gonna get a hold more actually. Plus there's secondaries, and there's the fact that in the long run, one of us will end up getting an advantage in the actual fighting.
Check this out, epic showdown. Scrivener against your Wraith.
Well, the real showdown is the cultist versus the Wraith. No, don't charge the cultist in.
Because that should be unit coherency. I charge the Scrivener into your Wraith.
Right, no Overwatch from the Wraith. You need a 5, I think. Yes.
So it's got an 8
Yep.
speed. Is that within?
A tiny bit closer. There you go.
Do I want to get a cultist in?
I mean, you're welcome to do it. I don't think he's going to do anything. He's got 1 attack.
I'm going to try and get this cultist in.
Oh, those cultists. Sorry, I thought you meant like this one cultist.
No, I was thinking about that, but then I saw this cultist which didn't advance, and like, hey, why not charge them?
You need a 8.
Okay, let's see what happens. No. Let's try the other squad. Guess they need to move around and
A 9, maybe?
just things like
Yeah, I
that.
think it's a 9. Hey, that one made it.
Just to move around is 2, 7.
The real benefit of charging is the ability to get free movement.
Yeah, that's the only reason I did
Yeah.
it pretty much. Okay. I think that's everybody charged. Yeah, I don't see anything there, so let's do the Demon Prince because there might be a chance you can interrupt and kill him. 2 attacks per guy, it's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
So Demon Prince first, not going to pile in or anything. 4 attacks, 7 attacks because Malefic Talons. 2s to hit rerolling once. And 3s to wound.
Yep.
-2, 2 damage each.
5 ups. So that kills 2 guys.
Yep, because if damage doesn't go over.
Yep.
It's actually out of combat now. Do I want to consolidate into combat? Can the pylon fight back or something?
No, the pylon does not have attacks. He's
So,
like a building. So being in combat, he can still shoot. You're not safe from being shot when you're in combat with him. Like I can shoot you. Like he's a building, right?
Can you shoot the Demon Prince if he's within range of the pylon?
Yes, the pylon is like a building.
No, not the pylon. Like, can the destroyers shoot the Demon
Yes.
Prince?
Yeah.
Even wouldn't he count as being in combat with the pylon?
The pylon is a special. Have you ever fought against fortifications before?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a fortification. So he's got an ability called Immobile. It says this model may not move for any reason. It cannot fight in the fight phase. Enemy models automatically hit this model in the fight phase. You do not even have to roll hit rolls. However, this model can still shoot if there are enemies within 1 inch of it, and friendly units can still target enemies that are within 1 inch of this model.
Oh, I see. So it's the friendly units part that I wasn't very familiar with.
I thought you said you'd played against the pylon before.
Yeah, but never really occurred to me.
Yeah, I usually these things are killed with shooting, but it's like a fortification. Basically, you hit it automatically in melee. Being in melee with it doesn't really do anything though, except let you fight it in melee, and it has no melee attacks.
You guys are there's
no downside to consolidating into melee with it, but there's no upside to it either.
Just going to move him slightly here, so
Yeah.
it's a pretty visible recon, I guess.
Yeah.
Do you want to interrupt something?
No, I'm not going to spend 2 command points to interrupt. I will not.
Okay. So how many plague bearers are here? 3, 6, 10, including the sergeants. So 11 attacks into your immortals.
Oh boy. This might be curtains for the immortals.
The Scrivener is within 6 inches of them, so the Scrivener gives them +1 to hit, and each time they get a hit roll of 7+, they can attempt to make an additional hit. So 7+ in this case becomes 6.
6. Right.
and they reroll once to roll,
Uh-huh.
once to hit. I mean, from the Demon Prince of Nurgle.
All right.
So 3 is to hit, rerolling once. Strength 4, so 4 is to wound. Rerolling failed wound rolls because of them.
All right.
Oh, I got some 6s there, but doesn't matter, should be enough, I guess. Snoipy.
3 up armor. 1 lives.
They are going to consolidate.
Oh no, this round.
The surround. I think probably this might be even better than killing them.
Yeah, because now I can't shoot your plague bearers at all.
um,
This is very
So the-
unfortunate for me.
yeah. Let's do the Scrivener. He has 2 weapons. Double check which one is best in this case. So he's going to use the Plague Sword. Yeah. Which gives him the
Okay.
reroll wounds ability. So he's got mighty 4 attacks, hitting on 2s, rerolling nothing because he's too far away from the Demon Prince. But he's a Plague Bearer, so he basically buffs himself. If he gets any 6, he can attempt to make an additional hit. So
Mhm.
he can attempt to make 2 additional hits. And strength 5, so force to wound, rerolling failed wound rolls. Okay, so the 6 is special, it's 2 damage, everything else just
Feel
1
the
damage.
might of the righteous!
3 plus. Invulnerables failed 1, and now against the 2 damage. So he takes 1 damage. So this Camptech Wraith is down to 2 out of 3.
Okay. The cultists are going to pile in. So that's 8 cultist attacks.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, correct. That's 8.
Check if they're in range for rerolls. Just out. Okay, so just hitting on force. Then 6 on 5s. Yeah, because just toughness 5, not more than that.
3 plus.
Okay.
Okay. You also have your Zengors who have charged.
Yeah, so they're going to pile in. We said we count these things as barricades.
Yeah, you can walk right through them. Things are looking bad for Bravo Squad here. Did you charge Bravo Squad as well?
Yeah, I mean, everything here in the best case.
Gotcha.
Won't be able to reach your guy, but yeah. As I said, I just care about the point here. Like they're buffed up, you know.
Well,
Minus
you might
1
be
to
able to
hit.
kill some stuff too.
Yeah, I guess. So, I mean, if I really wanted them to kill everything, I think there is a chance, but for that I'll need to run out of command points. It's 2 command points for the Zengors to fight again.
Ah,
Yeah, there. I think the only, but it's only for Zengors. Like, you cannot use that for Demon Princes and stuff. So I've got 3 guys into this Immortal. I've got 5 guys into this. I just colored them differently to remember, so this is going to be. So that's into the Overlord. It's into the Destroyers there. And into the Immortal. So let's do the 3 into the Immortal first. There are
Alright.
2 attacks each. So 6 attacks into him. Looking for 3s to hit, no rerolls. Strength 4, so force to wound.
3 plus armor.
-1.
Oh, 4 plus armor. Ah, the immortal dies.
Let's do the 5 guys into the Overlord. They also have an ability, the Zengors against characters. Let me double check that. Relic Hunters, reroll failed hit rolls against characters. Okay. Where is the Twist Prey?
He's over here.
Also, he's going to the Immortals, not the big character. Okay. So 5 times 2, 10 attacks. So 3 is to hit, rerolling failed hit rolls because he's a character.
Alright.
Toughness 5, I think, on the big boy Necron
Yes.
characters. So 5 is to wound.
Wow, no wounds. After all that buildup.
Okay. So how many guys is into the 6, 10, 12? So 12 times 2, 24 plus 1 additional attack from the Twist Spray, 22 attacks into the Immortals. So hit him on 3s. Only on 4s. That's pretty bad. -1.
And what's the AP?
-1.
Alright, 4 plus armor saves. 2 die. Alright.
They're going to do their consolidation move. I mean, as I said, I didn't really expect them to kill much. Yeah, not even going to use the stratagem, it's not really worth it. Like, basically, there is no hurry to kill them here, because you can fall back, but there's no shooting. And if you want to kill the Tsangors, it's -1 to hit for upping wood.
Do they have -1 to hit in melee as well?
Always.
Oh, okay.
Anti-maniac psychic phase. So
So is it my
yeah,
turn to activate, guys?
yeah.
All right, let's go with. Let's see. Let's go with the Canoptic Wraith first. He'll pile in like this towards the Spoilpox Scrivener. He's got 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. Two hits.
Toughness 5 on the Scrivener if it matters.
Yeah, so it's strength. I think it's strength 6. Let me check. For the Wraiths. Strength 6. So wounding on 3s. 1 wound at AP -2.
5 up invulnerable save. 2 damage to 5 up criminal pains. Ooh,
Oh, he's fine. Alright. 1 immortal into the Plague Bearer squad. Do they have -1 to hit in melee as well?
Yep.
Alright. Hitting on 4s. No hit. Alright. 3 immortals into the Zangor squad. They still have My Will Be Done, so hitting on 3s because +1 and -1.
Yep. Toughness 4.
Toughness 4. Zangors are toughness 4?
Yep.
Oh, wow. Wounding on 4s. No wound. Alright, next is the Overlord with Staff of Light. He's got 3 attacks. He'll be hitting on 3s.
He usually hits on 2s.
Yes.
Wow.
Wounding on 3s.
4
One
up
wound.
invulnerable save. No, 1 more guy dies. Let's say this.
The Voidblade Immortal had My Will Be Done on him, and he's got +1 attack, so he's got 4 attacks hitting on 2s. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound.
Another guy.
And I think that's all the melee attacks that I can make.
Yeah, at this point, I could use the stratagem because it says at the end of the fight phase, so that implies you get.
Yeah, so it's after everybody's fought, so now you can use it.
I'm not sure if it's worth it. Like, I would get more in combat now because of the consolidate from last turn, and I can get more pile-ins.
It's your call.
In what else am I gonna do with those 2 CPs anyway, to be honest? Like, Plague Bearers are still alive and I can't even be shot. We killed 3 of the same person in the fight phase. That's something. Can fall back. Well, how many weapons does the Ghost Paladin have in?
The Ghost Paladin has 1 gun, which has 2 modes, and it also has a pistol.
That's not really much. Okay.
Yeah.
It's mostly heavy anti-tank stuff.
Correct. The pistol, however, has 3d6 shots, but only has 3-inch range. In the second mode of its anti-tank gun, it has 2d6 shots at strength 6 AP -2, which is 7 shots. It's alright. It's not amazing for a 550 point unit, though. Mostly, Gas Paladin is for killing big stuff. It is kind of okay against swarms, but not that good.
Yeah. I mean, I guess might as well do it on when they are on full strength. Maybe secure this flank for the rest of the game. Could use 1 CP to cast an additional psychic power, stuff like that. Yeah, let's just fight again. Sure. Out of CP. Start going to pile in. It's closer than he was before. It's just that I've noticed the overlords are actually not bad in melee. They can kill like uh, on average maybe 3 Tengors each per turn.
Yeah, they're all right. I didn't equip them with like scythes or anything. They just have basic power sword like guys.
I mean, doesn't really matter against the Tengors, right? One
Yeah,
wound
that's
each.
true actually. You know, I try to keep my overlords pretty cheap because I'm mostly bringing them to fill the battalion and get the buffs. So, you know, Void Blade, Staff of Light, that kind of stuff. I'm not going for the scythes.
Yeah, the way I would justify the war sites is if you also maybe go for the relic.
Yeah. Or if they were hanging out with some, like a melee unit.
Yeah. So they should all be able to fight now.
Like if I had an overlord with Lich Guard, I might give him a.
So this guy now joins the other blue guys that attacked the Immortals. Let me see if I can get maybe an additional guy into the... Overlord just heals 1 wound, not DT or something, right?
Just one, that's correct.
Okay. So the 5 guys still going to the Overlord. Blue goes into the Immortals. Wait, no. Um, yeah. So those are the attacks. The yellow into the Overlord, blue into the... So let's do the 5 into the Overlord.
Alright, 5
attacks.
into the Staff of Light Overlord.
Yeah. So 3s to hit.
Rerolling because it's a character, right? Yeah.
Yep. 5s to wound. And something -1.
Not bad, and it's -1, so he's going to use his. He's going to get a 4-up invulnerable save, or 4-up armor.
Yeah.
He takes 2 damage. That lowers him down to 3 out of 5.
Okay. This is 3, 7, 10. So 10 Tsengors that go into the Immortals,
Alright.
including the Twist Priest, so that's 21 attacks, because Twist Priest is an additional attack. So 3s to hit and 4s to wound. Just -1.
4-up armor saves. I lose 1 more immortal.
So that's 4, 8, 9 Tsengors that go into the Overlord.
Alright, into the Voidblade Overlord.
So 9 times 2, 18 attacks. Hitting on 3s, rerolling because he's a character. And wounding on 5s. -1.
4-ups. Let's see, that's going to be 5, isn't it? Well, I'm going to spend a command point to re-roll one of those. First off, on a 5+, I get the command point back. So I'm still back up to... Oh no, I already got a command point back this turn. Never mind. So ignore that. And now to roll to make the save. Oh, it fails. All right. He's
5
dead.
up, I get CP back.
I am going to... Yep, he's dead. Rest in peace, Overlord.
They're going to consolidate. Yeah, it should be tight enough.
All right.
So morale phase.
Tesla Immortals lost 3. None of my stuff was going to roll morale this turn.
Yeah. So I lost 6 Angors, leadership 7 from the twist spray. So I need to roll a 1. I roll a 2, so I lose an additional guy. Let's say this guy. I think that's it. No Plague Bearers died. No cultists. Because you did not target them, so... victory points phase.
So you hold one and you killed one. Wait, did you kill one? Yeah, you killed my Overlord at the very least.
Wait.
And you killed my Overlord and you killed... what else did you kill?
So this is round 3, right?
This is round 2.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Kill 1, hold 1. Bonus point, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, you got the bonus point. Nice.
Bonus point.
And you get hold more. But I think I got kill more because I killed 3 of your units.
Yeah, I definitely did not kill 3.
Do you score recon?
I think so. It's Demon Prince here, some stuff here. So.
At the start of your next turn, you will score behind enemy lines, assuming the Demon Prince is still alive. And maybe the Zangors will count for it too at the start of your next turn. I guess we'll see.
No, they are not. They have to be. You said each.
Oh yeah, each model has to be inside. You're right.
Yeah.
Well, then you probably won't, because I'm going to try to kill your Demon Prince. Okay.
No mark for death either.
Yep.
Okay.
So, resurrection protocols for the destroyers. They're within 3 inches of the Cryptek. So, thanks to the Cryptek ability, they get +1 on the reanimation protocols.
Yep.
They both stand back up. That guy's actually on the ground.
Yeah.
This guy's actually a little bit more to the left. This hitbox is really quite a pain. Maybe if I turn auto raise on, it'll help.
Nice. The hitbox won't. It's fine. We see the shadow.
Yeah. I think it's because he's standing on the edge of it, and so he keeps falling off. You know what? I'll just bring him in front of the guy. That's a better spot for him anyway. Okay. And let's see. There's no room for the Tesla Immortals to come back, so I'm not going to roll for them. The Cryptek recovers 1 hit point from living metal.
I mean, there might be a chance for one to come back in the middle, I think, there.
No, they can't be within 1 inch of an enemy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Even
wow.
if the squad is in melee. The Overlord's living metal gives him a point back. And the Overlord uses My Will Be Done on himself.
Makes sense, I think.
Yeah. We can see he has more attacks. Can these immortals have guys stand back up? Nope. Because there's no space. And Canoptic Wraiths? Nope. Okay. So I know what I don't need to shoot the Demon Prince. The Gas Paladin will take care of that. I can't shoot the Zangors. So what should I be shooting with my destroyers?
Cultists.
I guess cultists. Yeah, because I can't shoot the Plague Bearers either. And I can't shoot the Demon Princes over here because they're not the closest. What a fascinating scenario.
This is 8th edition.
Yes. We're really partying it up here in 8th edition. Thanks, Games Workshop. Alright.
I really like what they did for Age of Sigmar. Like the 2nd edition of Age of Sigmar introduced a new rule. You can shoot characters, but you get -1 to hit if you want to do so.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah. I think they should implement something like that for 40k as well.
Mm-hmm. That'd be pretty good. I'm just making some measurements here to determine where I can Veil of Darkness to.
Sure thing, man. Oh, sorry for my turns being so long, but I haven't played in a while.
Oh, no problem. Okay. So Canoptic Wraith has the ability to fall back and still charge, so I'm definitely going to fall back with him. Fall back like this. Because this is your lone cultist here. Destroyers. All right, the Cryptek and the Golden Destroyers, we're just going to move them over here for now. They will Veil at the end. This is just to make room for Red Squad. And Red Squad will all stand right around here. Dang it. All right, so they're all within range. Very good. Pylon won't move. The immortals and stuff who are locked in combat can't move. At the end of my turn, the crypt deck activates. Sorry, at the end of my movement phase, the crypt deck activates his Veil along with Delta Squad. These guys are going to be repositioning themselves. All right, let's work this out here. This Demon Prince has 12-inch move, so I want to make it at least an annoying charge for him.
Yeah, because the Demon Prince with Warp Time is going to die this time, I think.
All right, we have a variety of shooting options.
I think this is within 7 of the, or 8 of the cultists here.
Here we go. Let's see. There we go. That's 9. That's more than 9. And this guy. All right. And they have some shooting options here. Okay. That's it for movement. It's the start of shooting phase now. First things first. Oh, let's see. Okay, first things first. For shooting, the gas pylon is going to shoot into the Demon Prince with its full power focused beam. 1d6 shots. 1 shot. I'm going to spend a command point to reroll shot count.
First, if you get it back first.
Pardon?
See if you get it back first.
Yeah, let's see if we get it back. Is this for getting it back? Nope. Let's see shot count.
Do I get
5
one
shots.
back? Oh, so
You do get one back.
Back
You're back in action. So 5 shots, hitting on 2s. Hits, wounding on 2s. This many invulnerable saves. Right, he dies.
So that's first
Finally
kill.
got one. Finally got one of your characters. Okay. Let's see. None of my guys who are currently in melee have pistols. The destroyers here, the red destroyers, are going to shoot at Cultist Squad 1. So that's 9 shots. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Wounding on 2s. This many wounds.
So that's 6.
6 wounds. Yep.
6 cultists that die. Okay.
The Cryptek fires his Staff of Light into the cultist squad. So that's 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s.
What's the AP on this?
-2.
So no save even in copper, so.
Yep.
Uh,
One guy dies.
Yep.
Alright, the destroyers shoot into that. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s.
Into the same squad of cultists? Or?
Yep, into cultist 3.
Okay.
Wounding on 2s. That should finish off the squad.
Yeah. So that's 2 kills.
Yep. And I think that's it for guys who can legally shoot. Now it is the charge phase. The Canoptic Wraith charges Cultist Squad 5. So you get to Overwatch.
Sure. 2 shots. 1 hit.
Oh boy.
1 wound.
3+ invulnerable.
Yeah.
Alright, he makes it in against Squad 5. Am I gonna do any other charges this turn? Nope. Fight phase happens. The Canoptic Wraith goes first because he is charged. He has 3 attacks, hitting on 3s and wounding on 2s.
So
2 at AP -2 and equal to Squad 5.
So that's 3rd kill.
Yep. And Canoptic Wraith will consolidate into Cultist Squad 2, so you will be able to activate those guys later. So I get to activate the first guy this turn. I'm worried that you're going to kill my Overlord, so I'm going to try to get some use out of him first. I'm activating my Overlord. So that's 4 attacks. He might will be done to himself, so he's hitting on 2s, even with the -1.
Yep.
Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds.
4 up invulnerable save.
Wow, all lives. Your turn to activate a unit.
I guess the only thing that matters now is the Immortals.
Yep.
Can I do any pile-ins? I guess I can try. Not really much pile-in. Okay, let me see how many I can get first into the Overlord. Don't think I can get any more than that. Wait, this guy is within an inch, I think, of the Overlord.
Mm-hmm.
So, I might put this to into. Now into the Immortals. So 2 guys are outside of combat, so this will be 5, 10 that go into the Overlord,
Mm-hmm.
and 3, 4,
And 10 into the immortals, right?
11 into the immortals.
How's this guy fighting?
He's within an inch of this guy. That's
Oh, gotcha. He's fighting through
yeah,
that
yeah,
guy.
the,
Yeah. Okay.
So 5 is the twist spray a monk? Yeah, so 21 attacks because the twist spray is an additional attack. So hitting on 3s, rerolling failed hit rolls. Ending on 5s. -1.
4 ups.
Ooh.
Alright, I'm going to spend 1 command point for resurrection protocols.
So you roll a 4 up and he comes back.
Yes, at the end of the phase.
Okay.
So,
I already got my command point back from the stratagem, so I cannot
Yeah.
use it again.
oh yeah, let's see if I get.
So wait, what happens if I consolidate in this direction? Where does
He gets
come?
set up as close as possible to his previous location,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
while at least 1 inch away from the enemy.
makes sense. 8. So 11 attacks into the immortals. 22. Threes to hit no rerolls because they're not characters. Force to wound. This many wounds -1.
Alright. This is going to be tough to survive. Almost, but not quite. Both of the immortals are slain. That's it for the immortals. This guy isn't actually here. Alright, my turn to activate someone for the fight phase. Oh, you can consolidate these guys if you want towards the pylon.
I'm going to consolidate some of them, make the... Oh wait, the 3-inch. I try to stay out of the... Oh man, the distance is all messed up because it measures from the ceiling.
Yeah, it's kind of a bad model because it measures from the top if you try to do that.
I think we can use the ruler maybe to determine.
That would require bringing the ruler close to it, which you can't do because it's an enormous cylinder. Maybe you can.
So I need to stay like
So
not more than there.
Yeah, 3 inches is the range of its pistol, which has 3d6 attacks.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Can you just transfer host to one of us? If it comes down to that? If that's the what? Okay. Alright.
Yeah. That's it. Now I get to activate the cultist, I guess.
No, it's my turn to activate it now.
The immortal, yeah.
Yeah, so activate the immortal, 1 attack, play on force, misses. Your turn to activate it.
Cultists are going to pile in fast. So that's 7 cultist attacks.
Alright.
No wounds.
Right. Now you can activate your plague bearers.
Oh yeah, through the not piling on anything, just forced to attack with all of them that can attack. 7 attacks, including the 8 attacks, 9 attacks total because of Sergeant. Three additional hits from the Scrivener because I got 3 6s. Reloading the ones. This many wounds, no AP.
Alright, that kills the immortal.
They are going to consolidate. Oh no, because the damned Wraith is the closest. I mean, I guess for some of them it's not the Wraith, so I can go towards these guys a bit. Yeah. My consolidate is towards the closest visible enemy model, like model for model. So move these guys closer towards the. Okay.
Alright, on a 4+, the Overlord stands back up. Don't want to spend a command point on that. No, I'm not going to bother on that. You know what? Might as well. I'll spend a command point on that. Let's see if he stands back up. I'm re-rolling that one. Nope. What a waste.
I mean,
He remains dead.
50% chance of this.
Yeah. So morale phase stuff.
Yep.
Nothing
So I
for
lost
me.
a
Anything
lot
for
of
you?
cultists.
Yeah, from Cultist 1. You lost 7.
Yeah. So I lose d6 more. No, d6 plus 1 more.
2 more. So 1 survives.
Shitty cultist.
Yes. So I killed 1. I hold 1 objective. No bonus point for me. I've scored a headhunter point. And now it's your turn.
Okay.
Oh, at the end of my turn, I'm going to spend 2 points. No, I'm not going to bother. Go ahead.
Okay. So let's do the plague bearers fast. They're going to move 7 inches. Okay. Moving the Tsengors up. I mean, do I even need to? I'll think about that later. Let's move Arimon. 6. Demon Prince. 8. Sorcerer. 6. Demon Prince 12. And Demon Prince 12. And to keep the sorcerers slightly closer here. I'm just going to use the Tsengors to hold the points. The big pylon doesn't have enough backup to kill them. As long as I manage to stay far away. So I guess I could move in such a way that I hold the points and also put attacks on here. I'm not going to bother, the hitbox is messed up anyway, so like it's pretty hard to put guys in range anyway. So just holding the points. Both this time combat, Scrivener moves here. So Psycho phase, let's do the Gaze of Fate from this guy.
Alright.
Actually, I'm going to use a stratagem before the Psychic phase begins. So I'm going to forget Doombolt on Ahriman, and he's going to learn Warp Time for 1 CP.
Alright.
Okay, so Gaze of Fate first. The stratagem has to be declared at the beginning, that's why
Okay.
I did the Gaze of Fate first. So goes off, 1 free reroll. Next up is going to, and I'm not warp timing yet. Sorcerer is going to use Clamor of Zinch on the Demon Prince. He gets it, Demon Prince, Warlord is -1 to hit. He's going to give Weaver of Fates on himself. He gets it because he gets +1 from the High Magister with a 6.
Mm-hmm.
So, +1 invul save. And now Ahriman is going to warp time him. No.
Alright.
Yeah, he's going to warp time him in. And he does because he gets +1 from himself. So moves as if it were the movement phase. The Demon Prince then is going to smite. Actually, no. The first smite comes from the Demon Prince of Nurgle. He gets it with a super smite, so d6 mortal wounds,
Oh boy.
4 mortal wounds.
1 mortal wounds. Kills a destroyer and weakens another destroyer down to 2 out of 3.
The Demon Prince of Zinch smites the Warlord. He gets it with mortal wounds. 1.
1 mortal wound. This guy's down to 1 out of 3.
The Demon Prince without wings smites. Wait, are the destroyers the closest target?
I believe they are.
Okay. Gets it. Did 2 mortal wounds. 3 mortal
3
wounds.
mortal wounds.
Ahriman is going to smite. He gets super smite because of +1 to cast, so d6 mortal wounds. 5 mortal wounds.
Nice.
Sorcerer is going to smite. Wait. 17.8. Yeah, Destroyer is still the closest.
Oh boy, this isn't looking good for the destroyers.
Gets it. D3 mortal wounds. Just 1. Ahriman is going to use Zinch's Firestorm into the array. Double check. So he did Warp Time, Smite, and now he's doing Zinch's Firestorm. So 3 powers. He gets it. So 9 dice, each 6 up is a mortal wound. 2 mortal wounds.
Alright, that finishes off the Wraith.
The Sorcerer is going to use Temporal Manipulation on the Warlord. Doesn't go up. So 2, 3, 2, 2. That's it, because 1 is dead. So shooting phase. Warlord is going to shoot into your Cryptek. Rerolling once. Strength 4, toughness
4.
Yeah. Doesn't get it. Don't even care about the cultists, so let's move on to the charge phase. Let's do the Warlord into a crack deck. Oh, nice.
5 to wound. One wound.
3+ single save makes it. Just roll the charge, I'm not sure what I need.
You're
Probably 10 is enough.
fine. Probably.
Plague Bearers are going to charge your destroyers.
Destroyers. All right. Rerolling ones. Wounding on 3s, I assume.
Yep. 4 up invulnerable save. No. Oh, yeah, D3 wounds. 5 up feel no pain. No. One of them dies.
All right. You need a 6.
So they get a 4. +1 becomes 5. I'm going to use my Gaze of Fate reroll to reroll this one.
All right. You're in.
So 8. I should be able to get the point for the thing now.
Yep.
No, not yet. The Vanguard Strike is pretty awkward for that thing.
Yeah.
Now I noticed. So if it's possible, let's stay more than 3 inches away from the thing. I think that should be good. Okay. There are no more charges, I believe. So let's do the fight phase. Let's do the Demon Prince into your crack deck.
Should be pretty straightforward.
7 attacks. I mean, he's got an invul save, I guess.
Cryptic doesn't actually have an invuln save.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
-2 to damage.
Yeah, he's dead.
It's pretty squish for a character.
Yeah, he's a support character.
Demon Prince is consolidating. Okay. Let's do the Plague Bearers. I'm going to pile in. So I've got 4, 8, 8 plus 6, 14 that can go into the destroyers without the sergeant. So just 14 attacks.
All right.
They're out of range for the Demon Prince, but are still within range of the +1 to hit from the Scrivener.
Mhm.
So I got 4 sixes. I can attempt to make 4 additional hits. Only on 5s, 3 rolling failed wound rolls. So the 6s are 2 damage, the 5s are 1 damage, no EP on either.
All right. 3 ups. So one of them takes 1 damage, and after the 2 damage ones, 3 ups. So one of them takes 1 damage.
They're going to consolidate.
All right, while you consolidate, I'll roll my attacks.
Sure.
Each has 2 attacks. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Wounding on 3s. 3 saves to make.
Yeah, fine.
All right.
So morale phase.
No morale matters here, I think.
So victory points phase.
Yep.
Kill 1.
Yep.
Hold 1. Don't get the bonus anymore because you put me off this objective.
Yep.
Hold more though.
Yes. How many
Kill.
did you kill? You killed 2 units here, and a unit here, and a unit here, and a unit. Yeah, you got to kill more, I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
Expected you to get it this time.
And you are up to well. We both had very aggressive turns. You've scored 3 points on Marked for Death now.
So pretty much maxed out basically.
Yeah, you can kill the last destroyer unit to get another point.
Oh no, not maxed out.
Yeah.
If I
Yeah, sorry, I meant you're up to 3 now.
Yeah. I think
And
I still get recon, something in each corner.
yep.
No behind enemy lines yet. Probably not getting it this game.
All right. Well, my turn is going to be very simple. Destroyers are going to back up. All right. For the shooting phase, Gas Pylon shoots its 2d6 shots into the Zangor. That's 2d6 shots.
Are they within 3 inches?
That's the 3d6 is within 3 inches.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Still gets 2d6. 2d6 shots into the Zangors. That's 8 shots. Hitting on 3s because they don't fly. Wounding on 3s. 4 wounds.
5 up inverse save. Next one, 3 die.
Alright. Destroyers shoot into the Zangor squad. Spend 1 point for extermination protocols.
5 up, I get it back. I do.
Hitting on 3s, rerolling fails. Wounding on 3s, rerolling fails.
Oh, who are they shooting?
The Zangors.
Oh, the Sanders, okay.
This many invulnerables.
5 up. So 4 more die.
And that's the end of my turn. Oh yeah, and I guess morale for the Zangors. How many did you lose this turn?
Exactly 7, so I lose d6 more.
Alright.
1.
Lose 1 more. So I score a point for holding 1. Alright. Your turn.
I'm going to advance the sorcerer. 4 plus 6.
I think we're running out of time, so here, normally I would not concede and play this out, but I think we are out of time, and they have to play the next game, so I'm going to concede here. I think you definitely have this in the bag. I would just normally be interested in seeing how much I could score. But
it's kind of over.
So yeah, we had a very good smiting phase last phase. Well done.
It was 2d6 mortal wound smite.
Yeah, this is very good.
Hey,
Well,
Malice, are you there?
Good game.
Good game, man.
Did you see
I
the
will
message I
catch you.
posted Sorry.
So I guess we'll fill out the forms to submit, and I will catch you later, Xoriath. Good game.
Do we both have to complete them?
We both have
or
to
just-
complete the form. Yes.
Oh,
So
okay.
there's a form. We just both fill it out. The final. Actually, you know what? That's our final score is in 16 to 11. Because I think I scored 2 Reaper points, which brings me to 13. And then,
Yeah, sure.
because I conceded, you max out all plausible remaining things you can max out. So it'll be Recon, Mark for Death. You score 4 on primary for each remaining turn. And behind enemy lines, because there are 3 remaining turns, you can score that up to 3 times. So the final score is 34 to 13.
Yeah, but what I heard from, Malice said that doesn't matter the points difference.
Yeah, the points
Oh,
don't
that's-
really matter that much right now.
But there is a slot where you have to fill it out, so we should make sure that we're at least putting in the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Like when you fill out the form. So I think this is the correct final score. Probably,
No,
or
good
close enough
game,
to
man.
it. Good game. Make sure to fill out the form. I will catch you next time, Xoriath.
See you around.
Thanks for the game.